Hey trappers, welcome to the next episode. We might as well go ahead and get started. Been a slow day. A lot of readjusting traps. Water levels went up on me. It's getting very windy and we've got a big storm coming, I believe. So, checked a lot of empty traps and sure was glad to find this beaver. Long chain. Ready to go home. Beaver number 26 this spring. Alright guys, anybody who questions long chaining, if it works, that's a front foot catch. 10 foot of chain, a beaver, it would have been here whenever I got here. You know, the swiveling action is important though too. I run multiple swivels on my 10 foot of chain. I seen him out here in the water and he was just swiveling, hanging out. He wasn't even scared till I got here, guys. So it's just another way to take beaver, but Dale taught it to me and I like it. And I run it a decent amount of the time. Also, see, I got a hint of blood on that stump. That doesn't bother me. Actually, one year I caught 3 beaver back-to-back days. Or 3 out of 4 days. In a spot that I had gotten blood all over the bank. So, I don't think blood affects them. I think, if anything, it helps you out. But anyways, really excited to get this beaver in the truck. We're going to sell this weekend, so beaver number 26, and this will be beaver number 25 going to the buyer because I sold one early on. Hey guys, No Name Trapper with you here on the next episode. So Dad and I went and sold beaver, a truckload of beaver, and we sold on the carcass. Got paid a decent price, really happy with our price, and I reinvested in some more equipment, some more Bridger number 3s. And so what I'm doing is putting pan tension on them right now, and I tagged them, so we got our tag on here, and we're putting them on drowners. Got another dozen drowning rods. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go launch a second line. We're going to run one line one direction, another the other, and I waited till it got warmer today because I wanted to set appropriately for the levels of the water. So we're going to get out there and we're going to set a dozen new sets, and then we're going to check the old line, which was on a 2-day check. So let's get rolling. Alright guys, here's the situation. We got an inch or 2 of snow, which that wasn't a big deal, but the problem was for 3 nights it got very cold and the water started to freeze back up. So we've had a lot of inactivity. I'd be surprised if we catch anything today, but it's supposed to warm up this week, so trying to get these sets working for this week. You guys see here why I went with the strategy of starting later in the day. It wasn't laziness, it was to wait for it to warm up. Some of these rivers are opening up, and the other ones, like this one's all the way open. Right, so I can go ahead and make my sets, make sure they work the next couple days. If I'd went out this morning, I'd have been defeating myself. Hey guys, just got off work. Ran a few spots, the water level changed dramatically. And so we're at our next location. This will be the 3rd spot, and we got us a beaver. You can see here we got us a nice beaver. This one was caught on chips, and unfortunately he just didn't go down the drowning rod. The water level changed. I'm surprised we even caught one. So I mean, it went down at least 1.5 feet here overnight. So anyways, beaver number 27. We'll get him taken care of and keep moving on. Alright guys, there you see our beaver. That was not fun. He had pumped out the drowning rod, and so I decided to set the phone down, take the tile spade, and go on in after him. And as I figured, they tend to follow the bank in my experience, and he was down there just around the corner hooked up, and I literally went balls deep in the water to get him, and we got him. I felt the bar touch my leg. I was in there with a live beaver. I would not recommend doing that. I grabbed him, I dragged him back here, and we took care of him. So that's beaver number 2 today. Not the way I want to do it, but I don't like to lose traps, and my feet are cold as can be. So anyways, beaver number 2, glad to have him. Do not recommend doing it that way. Those are some big beaver we got today, guys. I don't like catching the big ones. They're heavy. Alright guys, well, the day's about done. Here's 2 of my last sets. There's one. The other's right there. So 2 beaver day, not too eventful, but we're catching them and we're going to stay after it. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Alright guys, welcome back. It's the next day. So far we've ran the old line, bunch of sets. We haven't caught anything yet. Well, we might have. I'm at a spot where traps down the drowner, but just a lot of readjusting sets due to water droppage, and I'm not surprised we didn't catch much. I bet we only got 1 working day out of it. So, but anyways, let's see what we got here. You guys see here, that's where the trap was. You see the water depth change. But anyways, traps down the rod. Here's open. Well, damn guys, we missed. It's part of it. I don't like doing it, but we missed. So anyways, but a beaver's been working this bank. I'll show you real quick. A beaver's been working this bank regardless. And this is the first sign I've seen on the old line since the water dropped at all my sets. So anyways, we got this redone up, and if he comes back, we got 2 sets working this time. Maybe we'll get him. Look at this, guys. Active beaver sign. So of course I forgot the beaver lure, so I got to go back up the truck, but that's a good sign. That's the last spot on this one. All the other ones had no active sign, so that's really good news. So put in a couple sets. And look at this. I wanted to put one in over there, but I'm trying to stay on this side and the other side further downstream. So yeah, they've been going up there and eating up there at the top. So anyways, couple sets in. Gotta keep rolling. Well guys, here we are. Just got off work. First check. First spot I pulled up on, and traps down the rod, so let's see if we got anything. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, first catch of the day, and a Duke 650, well caught, down the rod, dead. So not a huge beaver, but nice size one nonetheless. We're just glad to have a catch. 0 catches yesterday. Water level changed, and I think I had 1 miss. So just really happy to have beaver. First spot. I sure hope I don't jinx it and that there's good signs to come today. Well guys, I'm at next location. Actually 2 locations later. And this water level crap's getting old. It keeps dropping, you know, 2-3 feet sometimes like it's nothing. And then, you know, going back up all the time. Anyways, long story short, a drowning rod was no longer a drowning rod and became a drag. And I don't know if you see, I had to walk down the river. I always follow down the bank, usually with the current first. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. That's a beaver. That's our beaver. So I got to go over there and get him taken care of. But the water's deep, so I'm afraid I'm going to take on water again today. Beaver number 2. This will be spot number 3. Alright guys, well, we got our beaver. You see we got a front foot catch with a, I believe, yeah, 650 Duke. Of course he's a big beaver. He jumped in the water before I got there to dispatch him, so of course I had to jump in. But it was better than coming in the chest high water, because I don't have chest waders with me today. But Anyways, guys, that's what I had to come down. We're not going back up that. It's steeper than it looks on camera. Not kidding you, it's about 20 feet high. So luckily I looked around. There's a little bit of a trail. We'll kind of work our way out there, but beaver number 30 this spring. I wish the water levels quit changing so much, but pretty happy to have a beaver. Let's keep rolling. Well, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. I appreciate you all watching, and stay tuned as we try to catch some more beaver.